All right, friends, going back into a little KCD2. He's starting in a couple minutes. There is a thing on the bottom down there that keeps going around if you guys are here early listening to this. But if you watch on Twitch side, there's some drops that you can get for Kingdom Come Deliverance by watching the stream on the Twitch side. Or having a dual running, whatever you choose to do. But there's a custom armor set. It's right there on the bottom. You get exclusive Warhorse armor set by watching between the 4th and the 11th. And you've got to watch like, God, it's a huge number of hours. It's probably somewhere around 4 to 6 hours, I believe, to get the entire set. But I unlocked it last night. My stream covered most of it, and then I turned on and watched a couple other streamers play for a couple hours with the sound off so that I didn't catch anything I didn't want to hear, but then was able to get the rest of the set. And I'm not too sure when or how it appears, but we'll figure that out shortly or soon or whatever the case might be. Got about 7 minutes before we start. I'll have this running. I did rewatch some of the stream last night, and I upped the audio and reduced the music sound. So hopefully, while it was good to hear, I did notice I reduced it a little bit because it was peeking into the red, but I have since re-upped it, but it shouldn't peek into the red, so hopefully that's good. I didn't want it to be too crazy. Nikolai, thanks for the like. Appreciate it. Nikolai was the first to like it. But the game is amazing. It's pricey right now. And I'm sure that in 6 months to a year, it'll be half price. Usually around the 6 month mark, it goes like half price or 25% off or something like that. But if you can pick up Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, they usually sell that thing super dirt cheap when it is on sale, and it is totally worth getting. Let me change the title here to add drops on there. I don't know why the title got bonked. Let me fix the title on Twitch. Okay, perfect. Get started in about 5 minutes. Again, for those of you guys that are just joining, make sure that you also watch on Twitch as well so that you can get that exclusive Warhorse armor set, which you can only get on the between the 4th and the 11th. So it's almost up. Only a couple more days left to get that. I don't understand when they're going to be giving that to you. Like, I got mine. I accepted it. And there was something that says you had to wait a couple days for delivery. I don't know if it's going to magically appear in my inventory or if there's a certain stage in the game in which it shows up or if I have to check my storage. I don't know. I need to figure out how to get the drop. We left off last night. Went through a good portion of the beginning part of the story where we were on our way to drop off a message to our rival king, and or the rival king, and then the lord that I was escorting was attacked, or we went for a swim to go check out some girls. And then the rest of our crew got killed off, and there was this wild chase, and we wound up getting injured and wound up in a hut in the woods being fixed by some elderly lady and her daughter. Her daughter just appeared as we logged off last night. So that's where we're going to pick up the story. I have a feeling that this is going to be... she's going to be some sort of love interest or something like that. Or positioned as a love interest. So it's going to be interesting to see. Alright, we'll get started here in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, we're going to kick this off. Back to exactly where we stopped last night, which was waking up from our slumber and off to go talk to the lady, her daughter, and the Lord that I'm protecting. I'm a bodyguard. All right, let's get kicked. Let's get kicking it. I'm a minute or so early, but we're going to kick it off anyways. Gotta take time to load. I like the changes to the interface. The graphics are amazing. Storyline so far is really good. Everything looks crystal clear.
Indeed, good wife. I'm Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, Lord of Ratai. That is, look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
I almost want to... hold on. I almost want to reload that and kind of just eavesdrop on the conversation here.
Indeed, good wife. I'm Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, Lord of Ratai. That is, almost.
Almost a nobleman, sir?
It's, well, a little complicated. Basically, my father, God rest his soul, bequeathed his estates to me when I come of age.
Ah, what's complicated about that, sir?
Nothing. And everything. But the thing is, it's up to a bunch of nobles that my father appointed to decide when I'm of age.
You seem quite adult to me, sir.
Yeah, I should think so. But they keep dragging their heels about it. They'd have to meet up to decide. And it's either, oh, it's too far to travel, or some are on their last legs and they just don't want to do it. If things were normal, I could present my claim to the king, and he'd confirm my adulthood. Only our king is being held captive in Austria by his own brother, and I'm still the almost Lord of Ratai.
Our king is locked up?
Yes. Sigismund had him abducted. Have you not heard of it? My word, what kind of backwater do you live in?
Well, right here, in the woods near Shelioth. Almost noble, sir.
Ah, yes, quite. Please excuse me. I meant no offense. It was, you know, just a turn of phrase, so to speak. Literally.
All right. Well, that was some interesting little backstory there. What was something was being highlighted here. A little lockpicking. Don't I have a chest? I mean, I have a bed, but I don't have a chest? Maybe not yet? I still don't have anything to pour me a serving from. Let's look at my Claire here. Nourishment is 91, so maybe one more. One more eats. Okay, 106. Maybe I can go one more time. Try to go one more time. Alright, I'm full now. Let's head out.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
Sure.
Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Yeah, I had to save him from a bar.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's
Great.
just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Kuttenberg.
For Kuttenberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Kuttenberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
How'd you beat the cutthroat?
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bohemia, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bohemia.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlina. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Maybe a little
Sorry for coming late,
foreshadowing
Ma.
there.
I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand. Next time I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Maybe it's a good thing you wasn't here. They'd catch you, and I dread to think what they'd do with you.
They'd never catch me. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
True enough. You've got a steady hand and an eye like a hawk. Not like me. But you know how it is. The less fuss going on around here, the better for us. And if anything does happen, we've got Growler, and he won't leave us in the lurch.
True. That animal is God's gift. Time to do something useful. The days are long, but there's no end of work to do.
Aye. Thank you, Pavlena. I don't know what I'd do without you.
I wonder if she could train me in archery. Yeah, can you shoot?
You said you'd shoot arrows at the Cumans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves. If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trotsky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down, but that'll never happen. So I have to make do with hares and a straw mannequin.
Is anything interesting happening around these parts?
Them bandits is riding roughshod over the place. It's about time Lord von Burgau rousted them out. But I reckon you know something about that, huh?
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. Young Lord Semon's gonna marry the daughter of the bailiff of Truskowitz, Thrush. That's the biggest thing happening. Apart from that, a band of nomads turned up here. They got a camp somewhere down by the pond.
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods, and when we need something else, we buy it or get it from the villagers. Mostly, I weave baskets. And me and Ma brew ointments and potions. Then I go around the villages selling them, or I barter them for stuff we need. Sometimes folk come here to us, when it's something serious.
How come you live here, and not in the village?
Oh, that's hard to explain. It's just the way things turned out. And Ma and... look, that's our affair, and we won't talk about it. Sorry. Take care, then.
She's got a little secret going on. Oh, yeah. I took all your food. Sorry. I really want a bowl. Okay. Time of day should still be morning. Why don't I have clothes and stuff? How did all my clothes get taken off? Ah. We have several different outfits that we can wear. That's kind of interesting. Well, I'll wear this outfit because I've got all my clothes. Don't know how it got changed. Let's look at food. And we'll eat some of our food that's going bad first. We have a couple Savior Schnapps, which is nice. She gave us a recipe for Savior Schnapps. Let's learn this. Nettles and belladonna. Okay. Saves the game and of good quality. Boost strength, vitality, and agility. Nice. Alright, journal says talk to Capon before leaving.
Finally! Where do you keep dallying?
My apologies, sir. I'm here now. We can get going.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trotsky Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for all of a sudden?
We have a crucial mission and things are already fucked up quite enough. I intend to return to Rattay with good news and to do it quickly. Let's go!
Okay. Yeah, don't we have to go back for Mutt? We saw Toth at the pond. We have to go back for Mutt. What about the rest of the company? Right.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Yeah, what about the rest of the company?
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Rattay, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
Yeah, I saw him.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Need a bow and arrow is what I need. Thank you, Gran. Oh, she gave money too? Dang. Well, I hope you come back and do her a service. Like, that was super sweet of her. Food and some cash, some walking cash. Well, we didn't even 2+ hours, and we didn't even make it through the intro last time we played. Uh-oh, time for some wenching.
I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Wait! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa!
Dang.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send 2 vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me! Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Burn the place down.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Yes. First we have to wash and change. Then we need to get our letter back. We can always go back. Yeah, well, okay. Well, we need to do them all.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub. Get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
Earn some coin then.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Hamish would understand. What a shame. We were what a shame. We were ambushed. Let's go with that one.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Let's go back and bury them. That's not a bad idea.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
I didn't know we were working for her.
Cheers.
What is it? What's that woman from the pond? Or the one you gave us away for?
My bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Be quiet. Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment. I heard talk about
That's the most important thing.
Okay. Yeah, go wash first, I suppose. Where was the washing trough here?
Oh, my. Poor Captain Thomas might be not expecting his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
That must hurt, don't it? A bit. At least at first. But then you get all limber and feel great. I'll give it a try. But not right now. My belly would get in the way. Better to have a drink instead. Eh? Good elf, then.
Like, is what they were talking about, like yoga or something?
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we, as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
What? I don't know why you're trying to deny it.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Dang. Okay, well, that's the end of that conversation.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Ruined our opportunity with her.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
I'm sure I got some dishes to wash.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Ready for what?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Great.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scallots, rati.
Scallots.
Never heard of it.
Didn't think you would.
I've been further than the back off me whole life.
What'd you ask for then?
But I know this place inside and out.
Yeah, I heard something about the wedding.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Not much.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Semin. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Semin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda, and it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Will the Lord be at the
Lord
wedding?
von Bergov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Semin is his vassal.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Semin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Oh, yeah. Can I get in the
Can
wedding?
I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Oh, need to nick the invitation from him.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash.
Yeah.
Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
Let's see.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
I'm gonna move some sacks for you, man. Just get off the case here.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Okay, great.
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
I was waiting for her to get pissed.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. And what can I get for you?
All right. Hands.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, a nobleman, is marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's the talk of the region. It's invitation only, of course. But maybe we could wangle our way in somehow.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
No.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Yeah. No one will recognize you.
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
Yeah.
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I learned a bunch of stuff up there. 3 states of man, farming, about the Roman religion. It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching. Oh, wow.
We don't have swords, and we don't know anyone who needs protecting. So what then?
So we're fucked until someone rolls up his sleeves and gets to work. By which I mean someone of the appropriate status, like you. In short,
oh God,
be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Lost reputation twice, which is great.
I'm going then. But you could give me a hand. It wouldn't do you any harm.
Ah, stop whining. You can manage. Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks so much. Let's see. I was supposed to talk to who? Find out about the wedding. Let's see. I should get to work. Sacks are waiting. Does it say who? Doesn't say who I'm supposed to talk to.
for me.
Is there like woodcutter, musician, hired hand? Henrik? Was it Henrik? She said.
Somewhere she's out of sight.
Farmer.
You know, so she's safe.
I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Safe? What?
There'd have to be 2 of us.
Blacksmith, miller.
All
right, I think it's Thrush.
Greetings. Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
Not too bad. I've got so much to do.
I'm Henry. I'm Henry of
I'm
Skalitz.
Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets.
That's a long name.
Okay.
I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No, no. I'll just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
Yeah, what's going on here in the region?
What's going on here in the region apart from that?
Apart from the bandits, nothing much. Life's peaceful enough. The war has steered clear of us, thankfully. Lord von Berghoff is respected throughout the kingdom. But high politics is nothing for me. I don't stick my nose into it.
I heard your sister's getting married.
Indeed she is. It's going to be a grand affair. There are even guests coming from Kuttenberg. Even Lord von Berghoff is coming. That's how important my family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff. But I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way, but you can try.
Okay. Sure you know Lord Samine?
You must know young Lord Semine, don't you?
Aye, he's a close friend. Although he's been acting a bit odd recently.
Odd? Odd how?
He spends more time in the woods than at home. Always riding off somewhere and doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe he'll be his old self after the wedding.
I'd like to ask about the wedding again.
No, I'm not inviting you. Forget it.
Thanks. I have to be off.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, do you play dice? It occurred to me we could roll a few. What do you say?
Oh, God.
Got nothing to wager.
Right. No money.
That's a shame. It's no fun if there's nothing at stake. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to happen.
All right. Yeah. Let's play.
We'll see about that. Let's play.
You really are desperate to get to the wedding, huh?
Done on time.
Come on
That
then,
tree'll
show us
still
what you
be
can
here
do, unless you're
long
playing for
after
the
we're
first
gone.
time.
Yo! 3 6s right off the bat. Yo, baby. Hold that die. Hold that one. Hold that one.
How's it going? My
Let's
wife and I are
see.
picking
That's
cabbage
600. Should we continue?
Again? That's what you said last week.
Ooh, let's do it.
And the one before that.
It's good to know. Pickled cabbage drives out the black bile and puts your fluids in balance.
What fluids?
Okay, we can hold the 5 and the 1. I say we hold the 5.
You've been hanging around with Miller Crazen.
Can we hold the 1 too? Yes, 150. Yeah, score and pass.
Everything he says is true. The other day, he told me to give my cows dark ale to drink.
What? You didn't actually do
Ouch. Look at that. He only held the 1 out of that?
I told you they gave 3 times as much milk afterwards. You still wouldn't be impressed.
Is this guy going to win on the first round? Get out of here.
Take my advice and go and pickle some cabbage.
Okay. I thought it was rigged.
This one's here.
Come on, bust.
Kurva!
Yes.
Bloody dice.
Yes. Okay, opportunities here. Yeah, I can't hold these guys. I can hold the 1 only. Okay, let's go. Okay, can hold this one. That's 200 points. Should I just bank the 200 points? Nah, continue.
If I was you,
Don't
I'd
bust.
take it.
Yeah, I would have taken it. Should have taken it.
Nothing.
Oh, I got greedy. I got greedy. Oh, yeah, look at this doofus. Bust again, come on. Ouch.
My
Oh,
God!
thank
Oh,
you.
Come on.
Thank you, thank you. 3 6s and 2 5s. Man, we're going to hold these dice and we're going to score it.
These ones here. Oh, come on!
Nice. Come on, give me some points right off the bat. I just need a 1. And there it is. That's it.
You must have a lucky...
Bloody hell. You've played before. Admit it.
True. I can't deny it.
Thank God we weren't playing for coin. You'd have cleaned me out.
Well, we were playing for something else. So I hope you're going to keep your word.
Well, it's not that easy, you know. I can't just invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Only my old man can do that.
You were lying then?
A bit. But look on the bright side. We had a game, and you didn't lose anything.
What a
I didn't
dick.
win anything either.
You can still get to the wedding as a lackey. If you make an effort.
That was weak. That was weak, dude. Freaking dude was lying to me. Okay, let's... they'll probably still be here, so let's get the saxiflower. Get these out of the way here.
Good shit. Oof. That isn't half heavy.
The celebration is over and done with.
los?
Everything's going
Ein Bier bitte.
Said second door? I'm assuming it's this door? Oh, this door.
Hallo? Denkwirt. Ich habe Hunger.
Man. The jerk making me do the work. Thank you for bringing the sack all the way to the back of the wagon. I can't run. I'm too encumbered.
Jug of wine!
So somebody should light a candle down here. You know, more than one candle. See, and yeah, in one, you could pretty much steal everything. Yeah, you
know what?
jerk.
I've had enough of your bugs. Sit down and shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you.
Oh, we gotta start a fight? He's gotta freaking start a fight with somebody. Dude, let me just do the work. Okay? Wasn't that 3? Okay, there we go. Hans is getting into a fight. Yep.
What did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault.
Oh.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say? Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trusky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Oh, man. Calm down.
Calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you the same advice I gave your little chum. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, come on, dude.
I'm so scared.
Cut it out.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Yeah, dude, I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved. Hey, how am I getting involved, dude?
Slice him up!
Enough's enough. Time to die, you bastard.
Over in a jiffy.
Oh man, why do we always start off with a fight? Dude, just leave me alone.
That fucker out, damn it!
Oh, we're dead. We're so dead.
Fuck you!
Slice him up.
Oh man. Come on.
Slice him up.
Let him out! I'll rip your arse open!
Nice hit.
Oh, what Capon, you jerk. We were trying to get work, man.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Oh, no.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
Oh, I'm the only one with any sense.
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
Yeah, yours.
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me. Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Oh, man.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Nah.
That's enough. Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims. And what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. That's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
What's up?
Hey! Open Virgo!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Do we lose everything all over again? Tell me I got my stuff at least. Alright, crime and reputation. This won't end well. This is just the beginning. What's a crime? Kill innocents, steal, break into other people's homes, harm people or domestic animals, disturb the peaceful lives. Consequences of a crime. Reported to the guard. Let's see. Reputation. Improving your reputation. Unrest. Yeah, okay. All
I
right.
suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Yeah.
Hey, over here.
Okay, hold on. Find a way to the wedding. Get to the wedding party
Henry?
with the help of the blacksmith or the miller. Gain reputation and lost reputation. Side
Henry,
quest
right?
much started. Yeah.
Or
Hold on.
was it the other one?
Yeah, I'm Henry. Hold on. All right. Good enough.
Hey, you! Are you going to just stand here like a statue? You've got time, right?
Killing me.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yep.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Yeah. What's your name?
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad. But don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
Oh,
Work
lost
to the
reputation?
city.
Give me a break here.
I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too.
He loves showing off to girls.
Let's go back. Let's explore some of this other stuff, because I think the ones with the stars, I think they'll allow me to do it if I continue.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Good to know. Help me. I need something to wear. I need to get some money. I need a horse. I need somewhere to sleep. Oh, man. Yeah.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe? Or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
Wow. I'd rather not stand out too much. Could use some armor.
I could use some armor. Proper, like, for a night. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armor, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armor, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armor now, but you might find something in the town hall armory, although you'll need quick hands.
I won't steal, or that'll come in handy. Ouch.
Thanks, but I'd rather get my clothes honestly. I just got out of the pillory. I don't want to end up there again.
Well, I'm not pushing you, just giving you a few useful tips. What you do with them is up to you.
I need some
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Why is I need something to wear still highlighted?
I really need something to wear.
I can see that. Save up for something or use those lockpicks. Either way, I can't help you anymore.
Okay.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semine.
Alright, somewhere to sleep.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semine. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in. Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Okay, let's see here. There was a skill point that I could put into craftsman? No. Survival? On the poacher's trail. I can sell herbs, game, and hides and trophies for double their price. I think I'm going to learn that. That makes a lot of sense to me. The other one's about quality of bed, so I'm going to learn this one. Okay. Horsemanship, craftsmanship, not yet. Secondary, main stats, main level, got a strength increase, ability, speech. Let's look at speech. Polish wares. When selling weapons, armor, and clothing that are near perfect condition, 98 to 100%. Ouch. You'll gain 10% more. Silver tongue. +4 to speech bonus when haggling, making it easier to negotiate better prices. Let's take that. And I guess we need to start looking for work here. And clothes. And everything else. Inventory. I still have clothes. Right? Why does it say I have no clothes? I have clothes. I have the miner's hood, which I could wear. We have this worn gambesson, which I can wear. Hunter's belt. So I still kept my stuff, though. Vagrant's boots. Quilted hose. I can wear that, too. Hey, Hera, what's going on? Let's see. Firm boots. They're not worth that much more. Am I winning? I don't know if winning would be a good way to say that. Kind of technically just started, so I got a long ways to go here. Let's put on the hunting sword. Reinforced bludgeon. I put that in weapon spot too? Good. Okay. Damaged armor, yeah. No problem. Okay, where's our place I can get cleaned up? Is the same supposed to be looking for a job here? Find Mutt. Go see Tomcat. Find a way to get into the wedding party. It's the main one. Get into the wedding party with the help of the blacksmith. Do I have any money at all? I have 5 groschen. I have 5 old groschen. I mean, I have...
going.
Oh, calm down, calm down. I mean, I have a sword. I need to find a way to sell these herbs. Let's see. Who do we got in town here? Do we have a salesperson at all? POI Tipster Tavern. You've got the dice area. Quest Tipster. And another tipster. Fresh herbs spoil. Oh, great. I learned carpentry and joinery by going to that guy. Let's chat with the carpenter here. Trade? I wonder if I can trade. Will he take anything of mine? He'll take a comb and the hunter's belt. That's about it. Dang. He sells a bow for 42. Oof. Yeah, well, I'd like to have that.
Maybe next time, Dan.
Did I get him on the map now? Is he on the map? Sharpening wheel. Where's the sharpening wheel? Gather up as much stuff as I can.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Where's the main door to the building? I don't know if that's his building. I'm in a private area. Cuz get out of here. I don't be God for trespassing. Alright, that's the pillory. Look, I need to find a place I can sell my herbs. I didn't see any sharpening wheel down there. An alchemy bench. The tavern. Let's go back down this way. They said there's a sharpening wheel here. Am I in the right spot for the sharpening wheel? Supposedly. Oh, yes, right here. Okay, space to do the grindstone. Move the weapon on the grindstone to change its tilt. If sparks are flying off the blade, it says sign you're sharpening correctly. If smoke's coming off the blade, you're destroying the weapon. Great. How do I move and rotate? Okay. Can't tell if I'm actually repairing it or not. I mean, where's the indicator that says I'm repairing it?
Sharp as a razor.
Oops. So wait. So what does that look like on my hunting sword? My condition is now 100%. Good. Does it do an animation every time you collect something? Yeah, I hope not. But I think it does. If I remember from the first one, it does. I also thought that later on you can, like, increase your radius of how much you pick up by putting more skills and stuff into it. So instead of picking up one, I would have picked up all three. Oh, that dude. No, I didn't. Sorry I left your door open, dude. Wow. Let's see. Housemaid.
Heute ist es wunderschön.
Okay. Rob Heinrich? No, we don't want to rob Heinrich. But we got an alchemy bench here. Fried food items. There's a recipe. Can I pick this up without stealing it? Wow. I don't think so. I don't want to risk it. I really want to go back and, like, try it maybe. Can't talk to Heinrich. There's an alchemist here. The bodyguard.
God grant you health.
Let's trade with this guy. Okay, good. I'm not going to make a lot of money selling herbs, but at least I can sell them. So let's sell these guys. Add the basket. 24. Confirm. So what am I going to get back here? I'll get 2.4 for those herbs. I'm just gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna sell all these. I'm gonna be the herb haggler dude. That's in basket. Do the nettles. Do the poppy because we can make some cash off of this. I'm already got 5-6, which is nice. Good. Close the deal or try to haggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Warum nicht?
Great. Suggest a change. Confirm the offer. Okay. Can we do a little bit more? Can we go maybe 7.2?
What would you say to this?
We're nearly there. Just lower your price a bit more.
7 maybe?
Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Thanks, bud. I needed that. I needed those 7 extra coins. Okay, so great. Alchemy bench, alchemy bench. The apothecary, drying rack. There's a quest guy here. Who is this? Housewife. Hey, bud. You having a hard
About
time?
your health.
And to you, you stuck on the door, maybe?
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Punt. Did you have anything value in there? Where did your wagon tip?
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Jelioff. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Semin ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartuszak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
Yeah, sorry to hear about that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too, but what can I do? So, what will it be?
What's over that hill?
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Yeah. Where's the church?
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Katharinen. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Okay.
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trusky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me. They are a hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along the scribe Geibel, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh, yeah. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Yeah, thanks.
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And farther north there is Turnov. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergo.
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf an. It takes all day on foot. Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town anytime soon.
All right.
Show me your wares.
Will you buy anything from me? Good. You'll buy some of my crap here. Here, why don't you buy this? 1 torch is enough. I actually have 2 torches you can buy. A beggar's hood. Wow, it's not selling that for much, is it? Short tunic. This worn gambeson. I wonder if I can make more money off it if I wash the blood off. Maybe. Beggar's hose. And then I have some food. I have food going bad, so yeah, let's do this. Let's see, my nourishment 72. Probably could eat those carrots, but lockpick, some bandages, blacksmith kit. Okay. Let's haggle with you, bud.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Natürlich, kein Problem.
Can I get a little more? I want to be greedy here. Let's go 3.5.
Satisfied?
That's more like it. Lower your price a little more and we can make a deal.
3.3.
Why? You'll convince me with that price? Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Let's look at my food. Sort by... Yeah, let's eat this apple. And let's see here. Save the rest. Did he mark on the map where everybody was at? No, of course not. Of course he didn't. Let's go back to, I guess that's the inn, right? So, apothecary. Let's see.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Yep.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
Let's see. Looking for my friends, local merchants. What's new? Let's. Is there a place I can wash up first? Can we wash in here? Okay, won't look so dirty. What did that just say? Pay indulgence. What is that? Okay, look a lot better.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm
Great.
sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
Great. We got the scribe.
What would you like?
What is he trading?
Show me your wares.
Uh-huh. Bunch of different skill books, which are super
Take
expensive.
care then, and thanks for nothing.
Oh, everybody's so friendly here. Wait, weren't you winking at me earlier, Agnes?
No, but other than that, he's been babbling about the wedding non-stop.
Can't say I blame him.
Oh, I don't want to go back to the inn. I guess I kind of have to, though, right?
Hail?
Household maid? Trade with the maid? Oh, she's got food.
Maybe next time,
God
then.
bless you.
Musician. Hired hand. Hired hand.
Excuse me?
Hired hand.
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
Oh, wow. We can try to play some dice for some cash, or we can lose all of our cash.
Would you like to play dice?
What game would you like to play?
With a badge, without a badge. What does that mean? Beggars for 3?
Let's play beggars.
Let's play.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad. What a throw! That's quite an art.
Pour me one.
How did...
Oh, come on!
Look, I didn't even get to see my last roll.
Christ, so much to do.
Score and continue or roll again. Or pass and score, sorry. Okay, come on. Don't bust, please. Okay, I can hold this and score and continue. At least I'm on the board with 400.
Have you got anything to eat?
Ow.
Damn it! They're yours, lad.
Two ones and 3 twos? Okay, we'll take that. Just don't get another 750. We'll be in good shape. Ow.
Finished.
Is that how you
Your
play
turn.
dice where you come from?
Oh,
They're not
shut
going to believe me when I tell them back home.
Shut up and shutting up, man. I don't think I can hold the 3s. Yeah, I can't hold the 3s. Nope. Do I risk it?
Hey, where's that beer?
I'm gonna risk it. Come on, come on. 1 or 5 or something else.
Now I can
Ah,
die
man.
in peace. I've truly seen everything.
I just lost my cash. Shut up, dude. I just lost my cash. That's it. It's over.
Money, money,
Dang.
money. I can die. It's all mine.
Fine.
Why is this all sticky?
So much for gambling. Where is my quest guy? Quest guy is here. Quest tipster. How did I miss the quest tipster? There is a nest over here? Yep, up there is. It's the bailiff that's got the quest, yeah? Okay.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy. But he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
Great.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takov again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Zhelyevites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
I don't think that was me.
More? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region. Now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Zadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
Okay.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I was just visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field.
What do you mean, more?
That we found someone buried. I've been digging up bodies ever...
I don't know if he was my quest guy or not.
I'd like to buy something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
What's new, Bailiff?
Nothing special. Fortunately, Troskovitz is a quiet village. It's peaceful here, and the war has avoided us so far, thank God. Just here and there a brawl in the tavern or the neighbour's errant cow. Well, that's how it was until recently, at least.
Yeah, okay. What happened?
And what happened?
What do you think? It started with that nomadic riffraff, theft of hens and sheep, then continued with ambushes on the road. And then the wolves started to come in from the forests on account of the poachers killing off their prey. Oh, and then our master Chamberlain Ulrich. Oh my God. But that's no business of yours, understand?
I understand. That's your business, Bailiff.
I still feel like we didn't get what we needed. Maybe we did get what we needed. That little thing is gone. Okay, I got another tipster. Tomcat's way over there. Find out what happened to Mutt. And the wedding. There's a quest over there. What happened to the... Oh, fresh graves are over there. Oh, this is the guy's wagon? Gain access to the party. Brochure. Ah, this is the guy's wagon. It's interesting that they don't put the gray ones on the quest, on the journal. All right, well, I think that's it for me. That was 2 hours. We have some points to spend. We have some perk points to spend. We're poor. We've got to find work. We need to go about the rest of the town. We need to find a place to sleep. We need to do all of that good stuff, and we will do that next time. I want to appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't already, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Would love to have you in the community. You want to find me on any of my social media, you can find the links in the description below. And make sure to hit that notification bell. That way you know when I go live and when I post new videos. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.